Good morning, children. I hope you all are doing well. Now, children, I have already explained you chapter number 1, matter. I have discussed the question answers also. I have sent the question answers also, so that you have written. I hope you all have written. Okay, children. Now today I am going to start chapter number 3, which is elements, compounds and mixtures. Okay, so this is the part 1. So here I will discuss introduction of elements. Now children, as you know, all the substances which we can see around us, all the stuff is made up of matter. Okay, so what is matter? Matter is anything which occupies space and have mass. Okay, density. Alright children, so now in 7th class I have already explained you what are matter, so you know, you have the idea. Okay, now one flow chart is given in your book. As you can see here, matter is divided into two categories. First one is pure substances and another one is impure substances, that is also called as mixtures. Okay, so pure substances is further divided into elements, which is the basic one, simplest unit, and compounds. As you know, from the mixture, when elements combine together, then only it will convert into compounds. Okay, so pure substances converted into elements and compounds. Okay, divided into, whereas mixture is divided into homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Now as you know, elements are further divided into metals, non-metals, metalloids and noble gases. Now metals, you know, metals have the following characteristics. Okay, in the class 7, as I have explained you that metals divided into two categories. I have explained you periodic table also, and we have discussed already in class 7 the characteristics of metals. Like metals are hard in appearance. Okay, they are lustrous, they are ductile, they are malleable, they are good conductor of heat and electricity, and few examples are given. Potassium, copper, aluminium, iron, all comes under metals. Okay, whereas children, non-metals, they are soft, they are basically gases, in gaseous form. Okay, they are non-lustrous, they are non-malleable, they are non-ductile, they are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Few exceptions are there. Okay, based on the category or these characteristics in metals also and non-metals also. Third categories of which come under the elements are metalloids. Okay, so metalloids are the substances which have both the categories, which have half metal properties and half non-metal properties. So substances that have both the properties of metals and non-metals are called metalloids. Okay children, so there are 6 recognized metalloids. Okay, that I will explain you, I will show you in my next video and in further slides also. Now last 4th category will be of noble gases. Noble gases, as you know, they are non-reactive. Okay, they comes under 18 group. Okay, remember that periodic table is having 7 periods and 18 groups. So the noble gases comes under 18 group and they are non-reactive gases. So helium, neon, argon, krypton, all these are the noble gases. Okay, so today I will explain you what are elements. So elements are pure substances. As I have explained you, it is pure substances are divided into two categories, elements and compound. So elements are pure substances. Why they are pure substances? Because they are made up of only one kind of particles or one kind of atoms. Okay, so here it is written, elements that are made up of only one particles, that are called atoms. Okay, so elements are made up of atoms which is indivisible. We cannot divide the atoms, break the atoms. Now in the periodic table, in the modern periodic table, there are 118 known elements. discovered so far by scientists, different scientists. Okay, now what is atom? So here third point I have written the definition of atom, that atom is the smallest unit of matter that is usually incapable of independent existence. Okay, so it is they are unstable basically, that's why they are easily form molecule and compounds. Okay, so they are incapable of independent existence and they are so tiny size that we cannot see with our naked eyes. Alright children, now the last point is all atoms of an element show the same properties. Like hydrogen atoms show the hydrogen property, like that is that hydrogen is a gas. Okay, now here you can see the periodic table as I said. Okay, so in class 7 I have explained you that metals are placed on the left side of the periodic table. So this helium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, this magnesium, calcium, all these are metals, whereas right side we have the non-metals. So carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, these are non-metals. Then 17 group we have the halogens, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and then last 18 group we have the we have the noble gases, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, all these are noble gases. Okay children, now where are metalloids? So metalloids which possesses both metallic and non-metallic properties, there are 6 recognized metalloids. Here you can see blue color, light blue color, this boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, this Sb antimony, this Te tellurium, and this Po polonium. Okay, these 1 2 3 4 5 6, or you can add this 7 also. These all 7 are the metalloids, okay, which possesses both metallic and non-metallic properties. Okay, in detail we will learn in further videos. Okay, now children, so this is the periodic table. Now in till 10th in your ICSE syllabus you have to learn, you have to know about first 20 elements, which is in 7th class also I have explained you, and you have learned also. I know most of you have learned the sequence of 1 to 20 elements. Okay, so the sequence is hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium and calcium. So hydrogen to calcium you have learned already the sequence, and you have to learn the proper sequence. Okay, now these are the first 20 elements of the periodic table. Now you know all the periodic table elements, all the 118, they have the proper symbols. So symbol is the symbolic representation, okay, short form of the symbol. So here you can see for hydrogen we are writing H, for boron we are writing B, for aluminium Al, sodium Na, Ca, for calcium, potassium for K, and Si for silicon. Okay children, based on their English names or Latin names. Now you know, as I said that these are incapable of independent existence, okay, or you can say they are unstable when they are alone. So what they do, they quickly form a stable molecule or compound. So here you can see few elements, okay, they for stability they cannot live alone, okay, or they cannot be stable alone independently. So what they do, they join with their with other same atom and they form molecule. Okay, so the hydrogen, oxygen, this ozone, this sulfur, you can see all, you can see they are in molecular forms, or we can say molecules of elements. Now here you can see hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, all are gases, phosphorus, sulfur, T4, SH, all are in the molecular form because they are unable to exist as a independent in nature. So they quickly form molecule with another atom of same element. Okay children, so you should remember that which element is present in the molecular form. Now so children, today I have explained you the elements. Okay, in my next video I will explain you the about the compounds also. Okay, how we will make the compounds. So thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all. And in the homework, please read the chapter. Okay, and try to finish. If you have not done the question answer of chapter number 1 and 2, please complete it. Okay, write down all the question answer and fill all the exercises in the book. And when school will reopen, I will check each and every exercise that I have discussed and that I am giving you in a homework also. Okay, so children, I am sending each and every exercises with you. Only you have to write. So please make a notes or write your homework and classwork as well. So in a homework, please read the chapter number 3. Okay children, thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all children.